How are you guys?
Morning.
Hey Sherry, good to see you. Christelle, good to see you. Shamila, AK, Hashila.
Morning to you.
How's the weekend?
Good, great speaking. Seems like you had a good weekend as well.
Just repeat that. Didn't hear what you said.
But it seems like you had a good weekend as well.
I always have. Every day is a good day for me.
Oh, that's good.
Friday is my favorite day, but all the other days are my favorites as well. What a great time to be alive. There's so much opportunity around. There's so much of things to do. It's unbelievable. I'm just so excited. I'm going to go now after we're done. I'm going to go and train somebody how to use Instagram face-to-face. That's the best type of training, when face-to-face. Face-to-face training is the best. You know, the energy exchange, nothing can compare to that. So I'm excited. And we're also launching a bot today, a WhatsApp bot for the Department of Education. So I'm excited about that. So lots are happening.
No, that's great.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
Yeah, so today I am very excited. Not that I'm excited every day, but today is special. Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
just
I think people have got a more positive attitude this year. I think everybody's just tired of being, you know, down and depressed, and so it's wonderful to see that people are actually looking forward to life now.
Yeah, that's great. You know, so I got an influencer. I got a friend of mine who does. She's very, very good in influencing. So when she sends an email out, the people who read the newsletter, they say it like this: they got their money in their hand. They're just waiting for her to just tell us what to buy, and we're going to buy it. So I contacted her yesterday. I said, let's do some training together. And towards the end of Feb, I planned some workshops in Hillcrest, in Durban North, and in Joburg. So I'm excited because that's my favorite type of training. You know, classroom training is my favorite training. So
Neil, I'm also interested to hear very quickly, or I don't know, you might find another time to share. You said that you used to be very shy and also like not as excited about life as you are now. So I'm interested to hear how that all changed.
No.
I know you were listening to.
No. I was always excited about life. I was just shy.
How did that shyness change?
Lucky I met a coach. I met a coach, Kim Knight. She's my coach. She's a very, very dear friend of mine. Listen, I had this idea about 5 years ago. So I started training in 2017, exactly this month. On the 21st of January, exactly 5 years ago, I started training. I mean, I threw myself in the deep end. And so I've been attending a whole lot of these free trainings with Hershey's and Samsung. And I see that they get a lot of speakers who come up and talk. You know, they get business speakers. But most of the time, the speakers come, they don't give you value. What they do is they just plug their business. They just market their own business, right? So I said, listen, there's 20 entrepreneurs in the room. Let's give them some good value. So I approached, I'm grateful for the opportunity. I approached Shane. Shane was the guy, the PR for Samsung Shop, the Samsung Shop in Gateway. He gave me the opportunity. And the first training I had, my coach came, Kim Knight. She came and she was there. I had a few of my friends, close business friends. They came. I was so shy. My knees were shaking. I was sweating. You can ask them. I was so shy. I was sweating because the first time I was in public, and all I did for the entire time was I just looked at Kim, I looked at Avani, I looked at Jesh. I just looked at them and spoke to them, and that's how I started to overcome my fear of public speaking. And I gave myself 3 years up until December 2019 to make boo-boos, to fail, to fall, to embarrass myself. And that's when in 2020 I said, let me start professionally to let's get serious about it. So that's when I birthed these courses, like these courses. So now why I'm excited is because COVID came and put a pause on that plan. And now I'm starting again. So I'm excited.
Well done. That's excellent. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. So the only way to overcome your fear is you got to hit it head on. You can pray until the cows come home. It's not going to go away. You can do whatever, you can do all the affirmations, you can do all the declarations, but you got to go out there and take action.
Very true, because you can never you never really know whether you've overcome your fear until you actually try and you put yourself out there. So, the affirmations and stuff help, but unless you actually put yourself out there, you won't have an opportunity to practice what you've been affirming.
Definitely. I read a very good book this weekend. I read this powerful book. It's called The Ultimate Coach. And this book was the most amazing book. Listen, firstly, it's a breakthrough that I could read because I've always had a reading disability where I can't read. But I read this book in 2 days. I bought the book on Thursday and I finished reading the book on Saturday morning. It was amazing. The book was the most amazing. The book is not about coaching, but it was all the people who this guy coached. It was their testimonials of how we coached them and how we helped them. But I got so much of gold nuggets from there because there were so much of questions I had in my own life and so much of unanswered questions. And these guys answered it. They said, you can do declarations, but the first thing you need to do before you start your declarations is it has to align with your belief system. If you're saying the declarations and you don't believe them or you doubt them, it's not going to work. So the first thing you need to do is you need to forgive yourself, because sometimes we're carrying grievances. The hardest person to forgive is yourself. And it taught me so much. This book taught me so much. And that's the best thing ever happened to me this weekend. I had a breakthrough this weekend. That's why I'm more excited. It's called The Ultimate Coach. I will share it to you guys. Let me. In fact, I'll share it to you guys. It's called. You just Google it. It's on Amazon. The Ultimate Coach. The lady's name is Amy Hardison, and Alan Thompson. They wrote the book. It's about the book is actually about the coach. The coach's name is Steve Hardison, and it's just amazing the way he coaches. This guy Steve Hardison coaches. His starting fee is $150,000 for 10 hours. So that's why I was really, really amazed, because you know what? That book was so engaging that I read it in 2 days. And you know me, I got books that I read the first page and I never read again. So I would advise all of you guys to go check out the Ultimate Coach. Guys, let me start. Any questions? Anybody wants to ask anything before we go on? Crystal, thanks for that question. Thank you. Welcome, Julie, Clara, Dr. Neetu, welcome.
Morning, thank you.
Morning, guys. Morning, everyone. Okay, let's start. So I'm doing something different today because I got to go and train. I got to go and train. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do my presentation. I'm just going to show you live. I'm going to train you live today. So guys, welcome to Social Breakfast. Every day we learn something new. We're doing the challenge. So today we're doing the groundwork for social media. Last week was the last couple of days was a lot of theory and a lot of strategy. Now we're going to get into the serious stuff. So what is social media? Social media basically is like a place where we come to communicate. It's like a meetup place. Think about it as like an online meetup place, like a cocktail lounge or something like that, where we can communicate, meet. But each network, there's a lot of different social networks, and each one has a different tone and a different vibe. Like Facebook, you think of Facebook as being the cocktail party of social media. Then you got LinkedIn. LinkedIn is slightly more professional, where there's a lot of business, B2B. Think about it as a business networking that you're attending. And then you get Instagram. Instagram is more like a, think about Instagram as being a glamour magazine, where you want to just showcase all the beautiful things you're doing. But Instagram has to be beautiful and compelling and attractive. So Facebook, you got to, for you to use the business features of Facebook, you got to have a Facebook personal profile. Remember what I said to you guys? Many people are afraid to go on Facebook because of all the trolls and all the negativity and all the harassment. Just use Facebook for business. But before you can use Facebook for business, you got to have a Facebook profile. So what is a Facebook profile? So this, the difference between a Facebook profile and a Facebook page is, on a Facebook profile, you got friends. If you see you've got friends, that means that you've got Facebook profile. You need a Facebook profile before you create a Facebook business page. So now let me show you what a business page. So let's go to my business page. Now my business page has, it tells me how many people follow me, how many fans. So the difference between a business page and a profile has friends, and a business page has fans. There's so much more you can do with a business page. You can promote, it gives you insights, it tells you how many people reached, it tells you how much of engagement, it tells you how much of page likes you've got, how many tag products clicked. There's so much you can do with the business page. That's why I advise you to get a business page. And then the business page allows you to boost. Boost basically means to run an ad. And then you get another type of Facebook asset, which is called a group. So I just want to show you a group. Now, what is a group? A group is a closed community that you can network and engage and nurture your own community. So if you got a business and you want to nurture your clients, you want to create a closed community, use a group. A group is so much more powerful. Now, you can't do this on Instagram. Instagram is kind of limited in what you can do. At Instagram, you can only, if you post something on Instagram, like an image, you can only you can just comment or tag somebody. You can't share it. Instagram, you cannot, it doesn't allow you to create a community. Okay, now they're allowing you to create communities, but it's still in the infancy, not as advanced as Facebook. So you need to use Facebook, Instagram, as well as LinkedIn. Now, Instagram, this is Instagram. Since a few months ago, Instagram started to allow you to post from your computer. They weren't allowing you to post from your computer previously. Previously, Instagram was app only. So the difference between Instagram and Facebook is that Instagram doesn't allow you to post links in your post. You're only allowed to post one link, which is in your bio. Now, there are other tools you can use, like Linktree, if you got more links, you want to post more links. Instagram has a grid format where the content is in a grid. You can post pictures, you can post videos, you can post vertical videos, which is those long videos that you take with your cell phone. Those are called reels. Reels is a direct competition with TikTok. So if you've been using TikTok, reels is a direct competition with TikTok. So this is what your feed looks like. And Instagram also allows you to create stories. A story is like your WhatsApp status, which runs for 15 seconds, and it only stays on for 24 hours. So after 24 hours, it disappears. These are called stories. Then there's LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a business network. It's slightly professional, but I see a lot of people posting some some Facebook type of content. Facebook type of content also does well on LinkedIn. What's good about LinkedIn? It's a professional network where you can give compliments to your staff, you can congratulate people, you can post professional quotes. I get a lot of content from, listen, when I want to be inspired, I go onto LinkedIn because you get some good quality content on LinkedIn. Check these. It's like some of these videos, I take them and I post them onto Facebook and I get a good engagement. Check out these cool. I'm like obsessed with monkeys. So I'm going to come back once we're done and I'm going to copy this video and post it onto Facebook. So how do you post on the social networks? All social networks will have a what's on your mind or upload post. You just click on the photo or video, you can upload a photo or video, and that's how you upload a post onto your page, onto your Facebook page. Facebook Business will allow you to schedule a post, so you can go and schedule a post. They say Valentine's Day is on the 14th of February. You can create a post today, and it will only go off on the 14th of February. So let's go through. This was just an overview of the networks. We're going to go into detail as we go along in the week. So coming back to the content, some of the sites that I use to get content is quote of the day. Now, if I want to share this quote of the day, all I do is I'm going to refresh this and get today's date. So it's 24th. So all I do is I click on this Facebook icon. It opens up a new page. I will say, I can write something. Great quote for Monday. So I can choose if I wanted to go onto my newsfeed or if I wanted to go onto my story. On the right-hand side, I can choose whether I wanted to go to public, friends. Let's go to public. My story. So my story only goes to friends. I can change that to public if I want public to see it. And then I click post to Facebook. Now you can't share to Instagram. Instagram doesn't allow you to share. So you can only share to Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So now if I go to my Facebook page and I refresh, there's a quote. There's a quote there that I posted today, right? Let's see if it posted the actual image. Usually it will post the image. It will post the actual image. It will post this image. Now it's if you want content, you can go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia, did you know? Or on this day. Look at this. Let's see if there's anything good there. There's nothing good today. What's happening? Keep it positive. If I don't find anything on Wikipedia, I can go to history.com. History.com, today is the 24th. Okay, that's not good for social media. Skip, scroll down and see if there's anything good. This is a good one. Look at this. In 2006, Walt Disney announces a $7.4 billion purchase of Pixar. Who doesn't love Pixar? Pixar is the production company for the Cars movie, Toy Story. So you can get something, maybe get a picture of Woody and post it onto your social media. Another good site is the teacherscorner.net. Now, today is the 24th. So the Eskimo Pie Day and gold discovered in California. So you can create something there. So just say I want to create something about Eskimo pie. I want to talk about Eskimo pie because everybody loves Eskimo pie. Eskimo pie is an ice cream. So what I can do is I can go, I know today is Eskimo Pie Day. I can go to, if I click on this link, it'll give me more information about the Eskimo pie. But it looks like it's this story on what they've got there is about patents, which is legal, which is a bit boring for social media. So what I can do is I can go into my Canva and I can recreate a picture about Eskimo pies. So I can come into Canva. Canva, what's good about Canva is it got done for you templates. So I can come in here. I always create if I'm creating something in Canva, I always select Instagram post. Why? Because it's a square post. I can use this post on Instagram as well as Facebook. So I can share it. Now, if you want, you can create a Facebook post as well. You can even create a video. So when you select Instagram post, this is what it looks like. This is the editor area. This is the top toolbar. On the left-hand side is your left toolbar. You can choose templates, you can choose elements, you can upload your pictures. There's so much you can load, right? I'm going to click on templates. I want to look for an ice cream template. Ice cream. Now these are all the ice cream templates that come out, that appear. I want to find something that's nice. Look at this one. So I can click, this one looks like an Eskimo pie. I can click on it. And then you can say, as you mouse over, so what I did was I just clicked on it once and it appeared in there. If I don't like this, I just click on another template. It replaces the template. That's how easy Canva is. So let's say, let's choose this one. Now let's say, just double click on that and say today is Eskimo Pie Day. And then you can try them. Let's get some engagement. So what is engagement? Engagement is you get the people on your page talking about a specific topic, and you can control the conversation. So let's ask them a question. How do you enjoy your Eskimo pie? So maybe you can ask them. You can ask them some questions to prompt them. So now I'm happy with this image. I can click on download. Now, if you got the pro version, you can post directly onto Instagram and Facebook from here, but I've got the free version. I'm just going to click download. I always download as a PNG because a PNG is a much more clear image. Save it on my desktop. So now I'm going to go on to my Instagram. I'm going to click on this plus. I'm going to click on select from computer. I'm going to go into my desktop. I'm going to find this picture. I'm going to say next. What's good about Instagram is I can apply some filters. I can change the look and feel a bit of it, but I'll keep it original for this one. Click on next. Let's add a caption. Today is Eskimo Pie Day. How do you enjoy your Eskimo pie? Do you lick it? Do you eat the chalk first? Or do you just gobble it down? Right. So when you ask a question on social media, what happens when you ask somebody a question? you're prompting them to answer. You're compelled to answer a question. So that's what I'm doing now. And then I just click share. Now, if I go back into my Instagram and I look, there's it there. So I'm asking people, how do they like it? Now let's go do the same on my Facebook page. I'll go to Facebook, click on video upload. I'm gonna click on add photo of videos. I'm gonna click that. I copied the caption. I'm just gonna paste the caption in there, and I'm just gonna post that. And then what people are going to hop on and people are going to answer my question. Right. And guys, that is how you use Canva. I showed you how to use Canva today. I showed you how to get content. I showed you how to use the social networks. And I showed you what each social network, the differences. So if you've got any questions, feel free to unmute and ask me any questions. Hope you enjoyed that session.
Hi, Sunil. Thanks for that. So would you recommend we schedule posts on Canva or just on Facebook?
So Canva, you got to use the pro version of Canva to schedule, whichever is easier. So I find that Canva is much more user-friendly and more convenient.
Okay, great.
But remember, it's a pro version, but it's a small investment. It's $12 a month, which is nothing. It's 180 Rand a month, which is a giveaway.
So now if we like sign up for Pro, maybe for a month or two doing a big project, and then you cancel, will that all be saved on your, when you go back to the unpaid version?
Yeah, it will be only those templates that you used, but you lose the Pro functionality. But when you go back into Pro, all your Pro features will be back there.
Okay, great, as long as the old designs have been kept, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
It will stay there because I've been using it. Some of my Pro designs are still there in my repository.
Awesome, thank you.
Hi, Sunil. It's Clara. I wanted to ask you because I wasn't so sure, when you're on the free on Canva and you go to the pro, you know how some apps don't allow you to go back to the free. So I think you just answered it for me. Thank you, that you can actually go between free and pro on Canva, because some of them won't allow you.
It allows you. You can it switches. You can. So mine switched off in the beginning of December. Mine switched off because I didn't pay them. So as soon as I get busy again, I'll buy the pro version. So usually between December and January, I'm a bit quiet, so I don't. So I stop my Zoom and all my premium apps.
Yeah, because now they've got a free trial for 30 days on the premium, so I'm gonna join it now then.
Take it. I always advise people, use the trial. The trial is very powerful.
And it's Judy, my worries with LinkedIn and that premium, and with like with anything when they say free trial for 30 days, and I often get that, is that they ask you still to give your banking details, and then you can cancel it thereafter. And I hate that. I hate the fact that you want my banking details and it's up to me to cancel it. Otherwise, you're going to continue it. And a lot of things like that, you battle to discontinue. I don't know whether anyone's had that experience where they've joined LinkedIn and then they have wanted to cancel it because it's like 300 and something Rand a month for the premium. Because I've always been hesitant that I'm going to be billed, and going to battle to cancel it. So when I get to that point, I think, no, you know what? I'm just going to continue as I am.
So I'll give you a trick, right? 2 tricks I'm going to give you. The first trick, if they give you a 1-month trial, put a reminder on your phone for 20 days. So after 20 days, come and actively cancel that trial, because what happens is sometimes some of them, they're a bit sneaky. So 5 days before the trial, they'll bill your credit card. So you must do this like at least 10 days in advance that you cancel the trial. you still got full 30 days to use the trial, but go after 20 days and cancel it, actively cancel it. So you get a reminder on your calendar to remind you. That's the first thing. The second thing is I use Standard Bank. So I've got this Standard Bank Momo account. It's R5 a month, and it's a fully fledged check account. And what's a good thing about this is it allows you to create a virtual credit card. So they give me one card, and I can create a virtual credit card. So for me to use a credit card, I can only put. So what I do is I transfer virtual money into that card. So I use that for my trial. So even if they bill me after the 30 days, there's no money in that account. So that's the second buffer that I do, just in case.
What is the account code again, Sunil?
It's called a MIMO account. MIMO, M-I-M-O, MIMO. Standard Bank. It's R5 a month. It's a fully fledged elite account. If you go to Standard Bank and sign up for an elite check account, it's 160 Rand a month. You're paying R5 a month.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for the tip.
Listen, LinkedIn Pro is a bargain. It's expensive. It's very, very expensive. It works out to about 500 Rand a month. But if you're using for business and for leads, it's definitely worth it. The Sales Navigator is the best. It's very powerful. And I was lucky last year. They gave me 2 months free. They gave me a 2-month trial for LinkedIn.
So Neil, the funny videos, how do you upload those, or where do you find them?
Which one?
Like if you want to post on, like, say, Facebook or Instagram, if I want to find a funny video, do I find that, is there a source that I can find them, or where on Canva do you have them?
No, those funny ones are not on Canva. So you got to search them on Google. So you search them on Google, or you just search them. You just say funny videos. Just search them on YouTube. I mean on Google.
Google. Okay, thank you.
So if I find a video on LinkedIn, because there's some very funny ones on LinkedIn. So all the content, most of the content that I get is from LinkedIn, and I find the video, I copy the link to the video, and there's a thing on Google, it's called LinkedIn Video Downloader. You just paste that URL in LinkedIn Video Downloader, and you can download the video. And then I upload it onto Facebook or my WhatsApp. Guys, there's no questions. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. I got to run to my training now, but I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. Anybody else?
Thanks, Neil. All the best.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks, Neil. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.